So are you working on this, Sundaresan and Santana Mariraj?
Sir, actually question la plus varum sir. Sin inverse x plus அப்படினு வரும் sir.
Oh, 1 minute. Let me check. 18. ஆமாம்மா, சாரி, கொஸ்டின்ல பிளஸ் இருக்கு, சாரி.
சார் காட் இன்வெர்ஸ் ட்ரையாங்கிளுக்கு காஸ் கண்டுபிடிச்சு அதை சப்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ணா எக்ஸோட வேல்யூவும் அந்த காஸ் இன்வெர்ஸோட வேல்யூவும் ஈக்குவலா இருக்கும் சார்.
Very good. Exactly. That's the approach. Santana Mariraj, did you get what he is saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So இந்த மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா, so cot inverse நம்ம cos inverse கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, so you just draw a triangle. Okay. And put this as theta. Okay. So now your cot inverse is 1/2. So now cot theta is 1/2. Okay. So theta is cot inverse of 1/2. அப்போ இதை நம்ம ஈஸியாக போட்டுடலாம், root of 5 இல்லையா, 2 square plus 1 square. ஸோ அதனால so cos theta is therefore 1/5.
Sir, 1/√5 sir.
1 square plus 2 square, no?
1/√5. Option 2.
Root 5. 1/√5. Cos theta is so 1/√5. So theta equal to cos inverse of 1/√5. So that is what you have to do here. So sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of 1/√5, equal to pi/2. So, but we know that sin inverse of x equal to cos inverse of x. Sorry, sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi/2. So therefore, this x has to be 1/√5. Is that what you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Which is your option 2.
Sir, next question also same approach, sir.
Sorry, அது நம்ம விட்டுறலாமா அப்போ?
Yes, sir.
If you can do it, I will just leave it for you to work. Okay. So let me just go to the last problem then, 20. 20th problem. I'll just write it down. I find it hard to type it. Okay. Let me just write down the 20th problem. Santana Mariraj, you are comfortable with that problem 19?
Sir?
Problem 19 வந்து இதே approach தான். So can you just do it as a homework?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now இதுவும் அதே மாதிரி தான். 20th problem அதே மாதிரி தான். 18 மாதிரியே தான். 18, 19 மாதிரி தான். Okay. Sin of tan inverse x.
Sir, tan வந்து சைனா மாத்தணுமா சார்? tan inverse sin inverse.
Sin of tan inverse வந்து நம்ம இப்ப இத சைனா மாத்திட்டாலும் உங்களுக்கு இது வேல்யூ வந்துரும், அவ்வளவுதான். x bar mod x less than 1. Right? Sin of tan inverse x where mod x less than 1. Sin of tan inverse x, right, equal to what? Various values are given. I am not writing those values here. Okay. So the way you go about is similar. இந்த மாதிரி வந்ததுன்னா நீங்க diagram தான். So since tan inverse of x இது theta ன்னு வெச்சுப்போம். So that will be tan inverse, this is x and 1. So this will be root of x square plus 1. Okay. So sin theta is x by root of x square plus 1. So theta equal to um, sine inverse. Right? So plus theta is same as tan inverse x. So you can put, instead of tan inverse x, you can put sine inverse of this. So sine or sine inverse. So it will simply become, this expression will become x by root of x square plus 1, because sine of sine inverse of this. So is that's the option you choose. It's given, right? X by x root of 1 plus x square. Option number 4. So 19th problem இதே மாதிரி தான். Okay, so you please do that 19 as your homework. Now we'll go to some additional questions. Okay. Now this is a problem. Just read the problem and think about it. Cos inverse of 2 by 3x plus cos inverse of 3 by 4x equal to pi by 2. So this is also very similar. Okay. So this question came in the one of the JEE. So please try that for some time and then we'll discuss.
Sir, I got 5 by 4, sir.
You got 5 by 4. இல்லம்மா check பண்ணு. It's not the right answer. 5 by 4, is it given as an option?
No, sir.
No. able to
145
do
by
it?
12.
You got root 145 by 12. Okay. So it's the same thing. Okay. Very good, Santanamara. That is the right answer. But let me work it out. So one of them we have to convert it to sine. Okay. So then if it is cos inverse plus sine inverse of x will be equal to pi by 2, right? So then we can equate. So that is the principle here. So cos inverse, let us say this 3 by 4 will convert it to sine. So draw a triangle. 3 by 4x. So then what will this be? Root of 16x square minus 9. So this cos inverse of 3 by 4x is equal to sine inverse of, no, what did I do? Right. So here cos theta is 3 by 4x. So theta equal to cos inverse of 3 by 4x. So the same will be equivalent to sine inverse of root of 16x square minus 9 divided by 4x. So your equation becomes cos inverse of 2 by 3x plus sine inverse of root of 16x square minus 9 whole divided by 4x is equal to pi by 2. So that means this quantity is equal to this quantity. So that is, you solve it. 2 by 3x equal to is that what you got, Sundaresan, so far?
Sir, I took 3 and 3x, sir. 3 by 3x, sir. Wrong value, sir.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So now you square everything. So you get 4 by 9x square. So x square you can actually cancel out. So now you solve it. Four into 16. So 144, 9 into 16, right? So 144 x square equal to 145. 64 plus 81. Option 1. Okay. Root of 145 by 12. Okay, so do this. F of x equal to x cos inverse of sine inverse, sorry, sine of minus mod x. So then we have to solve for it and differentiate it. So many problems in inverse trigonometry, they are combining with differentiation or integration and giving it. But it is, you already seen, I think you know, basic differentiation and integration you already learnt in 11th class. So this is fairly easy. That is why I picked up this problem. So your first step is to simplify this expression to the extent possible, okay, and then we can differentiate it. Okay. So let us try to simplify it. This will become minus now. What is cos inverse of minus some quantity? Minus x.
Cos inverse of x, sir.
No. Cos inverse of minus x is it's called reflection identity.
Option A, sir.
It will be pi minus, okay, cos inverse of x. See, the reason is your minus x will go into the fourth quarter. You take any x in the first quarter, you take minus x, it will go to the fourth quarter. But when you do an inverse of that, cos inverse will always be in the range 0 to pi. Okay, so inverse will go into the second quarter. So that is why it will become pi minus cos inverse of x. You can just think a little bit logically. There are, some of the reflection identities are simply like, sine inverse of minus x will be sine inverse of x itself. Okay, but for sine, cosecant, and tan, okay, it is one way, and cos, secant, and cot, you have to put like this. Okay. Now, therefore, this f of x, again, we'll come back to the problem, equal to x into cos inverse of minus x equal to pi minus cos inverse of okay, and what will be pi minus cos inverse of something? So simply let's put the cos inverse of this. How can we
So option B.
yeah. See, what option?
B, sir. F dash is decreasing in
You solve it. Okay.
minus probability.
I'm looking at the first step. Okay. In this step here, let's go do a few steps. So this is sine of x bar. So this cos inverse, you have to convert it into sine inverse. So how can you do that? Cos inverse of something equal to pi by 2 minus sine inverse of that quantity. Right? Because cos inverse of x plus sine inverse of x is pi by 2. So this cos inverse of this quantity can be written as sine inverse of pi by 2 minus sine inverse of the same quantity. That means again your f of x will be x into pi minus. So this is going to become pi by 2 minus sine inverse of sine x bar. Okay. So this will be same as x bar, sine inverse of sine of x bar. So x into pi minus pi by 2 plus x bar. X mod. So we can write it as two terms, pi by 2x plus x into x bar. Okay. How will you differentiate this now? You can, next step is to differentiate this, right? So if you get this kind of equation, you have to write it in two different ranges. So they given that x is in the range minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? X is in the range minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Therefore, this will be equal to pi by 2 by x plus x into x when in the range 0 to pi by 2. When it's a positive quantity, mod x is equal to x. Same way. So that means the first expression becomes now f dash of x இப்ப நம்ம போட்டுடலாம். Okay. Plus 2x. Okay. So this is your f dash of x. So when x, so what are they asking? F dash of 0, okay, equal to pi by 2. Is that so?
Sir, greater than or equal to pi by 2 varadilla, sir. Pi by 2 is not included.
Pi by 2 plus 2x and minus 2x.
Open bracket தானே சார் போட்டிருக்காங்க.
What did you say?
Sir, domain வந்து open bracket தானே சார் போட்டிருக்காங்க.
Open bracket. Okay. Sorry. எல்லாமே okay. Okay, yeah. So now let us see which option. Okay, so f of 0. What is f of 0? F of 0 is going to be pi by 2, right? This is a good example. So is that what they are asking you? F of 0 is minus pi by 2. F dash of 0. F dash of 0. F dash of 0 is actually pi by 2. The option given is minus pi by 2. So that is not true. So then second option is f dash is decreasing in minus pi by 2 to 0 and increasing in 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so it is not differentiable at x equal to 0. Adha nama evaluate panniralam. When x equal to 0, whether you come from the 0 plus or 0 minus, it comes to the same value. The limit comes to the same value. So so it is, therefore it is differentiable at x equal to 0. So only the question is between b and d. Okay, so we have to say whether it is increasing in minus pi by 2 to 0 or whether it is increasing or decreasing. So that's what you have to see. So when you see that this is when it is 0 to pi by 2, since it is plus 2x, so it is increasing. Okay, so here it is decreasing. So this is the option you have to choose. Okay. Which option is that? Maybe 2 is decreasing in this range and increasing in this range. Option D. Okay. So if you have doubt evaluating whether it is increasing or decreasing, no, you just substitute x equal to 0, what is the value, x equal to pi by 2, what is the value. Okay, so you can see whether it has increased or decreased. Similarly, here also you put x equal to minus pi by 2, x equal to 0, and see, compare whether it has increased or decreased. Okay. Okay, so let's go to this problem. Now f dash of x equal to tan inverse of secant x plus tan x. Okay. So this is again some transformation. Since we are asking tan inverse, we have to get this somehow in the form of tan of something. So then only we can solve it. Okay. So the challenge is how to get this in the form of tan of something. It's a bit hard, so I think I will just do it now. So let us take this secant x plus tan x. It is equal to so we can write secant x plus tan x in the first step as 1 plus sin x whole divided by cos x. Okay. So now we have to get if you get it all in terms of some sine and cos. Let me explain. Can be cancelled out. So this sin x can be written as two sine x by 2 cos x by 2, and cos x can be written as 2 cos square x by 2 1 minute minus 1, right? 1 minute. 2 cos 2x equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. So this is cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. Okay. So now the numerator is 1 plus sin x, right? Equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. So this 1 plus sin x, what we got was sin x we wrote like this. So 1 plus sin x can be written as sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So which is equal to sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 the whole square. Okay. The denominator cos x can be written as 2 cos square x minus.
So sin square x by 2 varum sir. Sin square x by 2 cos square.
Okay. So 1 can be written as sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. So since it is sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 plus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 can be written like this. And cos x can be written as actually cos square x minus sine square x by 2. Right? Because cos 2x equal to cos square x minus sine square x. So cos x equal to cos square x by 2 minus sine square x by 2, which is cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2 into cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. You see, something will get cancelled out now when you divide. So it will become a simple expression, which can be converted into the tan format. Therefore, 1 plus sin x divided by cos x will be so 1 get cancelled. So what remains is, I will write it as cos plus sine, okay, the numerator. So it has become cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. So that is your secant x plus tan x has become like this now. Cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. Next, you divide all the terms by cos x by 2. It will become 1 plus tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan x by 2. Okay. Now this 1 can be written as tan
pi by 2.
Pi by 4.
So now it comes like formula. So now you see that this is our formula for tan a plus b.
Tan x.
So we are converted into some tan format. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. So now what is required? Tan inverse of this. So that will be simply pi by 4 plus x by 2. That is your f dash of x. So what will be x now? F of x?
Integrating on both sides.
Integrate, right? So that will be pi by 4 into x plus x square by 2 into 2 plus c. So pi by 4x plus x square by 4 plus c. So now they are given f of 0, right? F of 0 equal to 0. From that we can determine c. Square by 4, right? So f of 0, if you put x equal to 0 in this expression, is simply it will become c, which is 0. Therefore, your f of x now becomes pi by 4x plus x square by 4. So f of 1 will be, f of 1 is what they are asking, right? F of 1 is equal to. So f of 1 will be therefore pi by 4 plus 1 by 4. Okay. So there are some trigonometric manipulations. If you want tan inverse, you try to convert it somehow in this way to, tan form. Option pi plus 1 by 4. Okay. we are having less time now. So let's so this is a very nice problem. Sigma k equal to 1 to 6, k cos inverse 3 by 5 cos inverse of 3 by 5 cos kx minus 4 by 5 sin kx. Okay, so then what is dy by dx at x equal to 0? Just think about it.
சார் 1/5 காமனா எடுத்துட்டு cos 3x ஓட ஐடென்டிட்டி சப்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ணுமா சார்?
பண்ணலாம். But it will cos inverse of 3 into அப்படின்னு வரும். Okay, but that won't help actually because இதுல நம்ம I'll tell you how. 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 பார்த்தோன்னா something should strike you, right? This is some sin theta cos theta மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா, in a triangle 3 4 5, right? So that is the clue here. So if you take a triangle, okay, okay, so now this 3 by 5 can be written as sin theta and 4 by 5 can be written as cos theta. Okay, suppose for some theta, sin theta is 3 by 5, cos theta is 4 by 5. So that we know, right? So this expression becomes sin theta cos kx minus cos theta sin kx. So something like a expression that we know, right? So that is how you solve this problem. So your y equal to sigma k equal to 1 to 6 k into cos inverse of, so 3 by 5 I'll make it into sin theta. Okay. So this is like sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, right? One minute. Okay, so I made a wrong substitution. Actually, we want to put 3 by 5 equal to, because this is cos inverse, right? So this doesn't help us. This is in the form of sine of something. We can still do it, because sine also we can again convert it into cos and all that. But there is a more direct way, which means you take 3 by 5 equal to, you put 3 here and 4 here. Then your 3 by 5 you put as cos theta, and this 4 by 5 you put sin theta. Okay, so now your theta equal to sine inverse of 4 by 5. Okay, so now if you substitute like this, so this will be cos theta and this will be sin theta. this will become k into cos inverse of cos a plus b. Cos a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, right? So cos inverse of cos will simply become sigma k into theta plus kx. So that means that will be theta into sigma k equal to 1 to 6 of k plus, because this is k theta, first term is k theta, the second term is k square x. So that means it will be x into sigma k square. But we know the formula for sigma k and sigma k square, so that we can substitute. So this will be 6 into 5 by 2, which is 50.
அந்த இடத்துல நம்ம டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணோம்னா அந்த தீட்டா இதுவே ஃபுல்லா போயிடுமே சார்?
Because theta is a constant for us now, right? Because theta
Yes,
is
sir.
some known value, sin inverse of 4 by 5, right? நம்ம differentiate பண்ணும்போது அது போயிடும். That is the advantage, right? We don't need. We only need the value of x, right? dy by dx தான் நமக்கு வேணும். Okay, dy by dx at x equal to 0. Okay, so இப்போ நம்ம இது பண்ணும்போது இது என்ன ஆயிடும்? So this will become 15 theta plus, so இது எவ்வளவு ஆகும்? 6 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6. That means this is 91. Right? So this expression now becomes 15 theta plus 91x. So when you differentiate, that is why they are asking you to differentiate. This theta will go now. dy by dx equal to simply 91. Because theta is a constant, right? Doesn't depend on x. So dy by dx doesn't depend upon x at all. Okay, so at x equal to 0 or whatever, your dy by dx will be 91. Okay. Okay, let us do this problem. So this is, I think, very easy. You should be able to do, because you have the formula for sin inverse x plus sin inverse y in terms of sin inverse of something. So we have that formula for that, right? If you don't remember the formula also, it is very easy to derive that formula then and there. Okay. So see, the way I will derive is sin inverse of 4 by 5 equal to theta nu vechunda, sin theta equal to 4 by 5, cos theta equal to 3 by 5. So the other one, sin inverse of 5 by 13 equal to 5 nu vechundomna, sin of 5 equal to 5 by 13, cos of 5 will be 12 by 13. Right? So இப்போ என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க? Theta plus 5. So you write sin theta plus 5 equal to sin theta cos phi minus cos theta sin phi. Now plus sin theta cos phi plus cos theta sin phi. So we have all the values here. Okay.
சார்
Ah.
சார் அங்க வந்து sin a plus sin b தானே சார் இருக்கு. நீங்க எப்படி சார் sin a plus b எடுக்கிறீங்க?
Now, see, I am trying to get to that a plus b. They are given just a plus b. Okay, theta plus phi. Okay. Now you take sin inverse, you will get that a plus b. Okay. So I am trying to derive that formula instead of memorizing. There is a formula. I will come to that. You will see that sin theta into cos phi is now 12 by 13, right? Cos theta into sin phi. Okay. So this becomes 4 into 12, 48. 3 into 5, 15. So 63 by 65. So now that means theta plus phi equal to sin inverse 63 by 65. So now we have written that sin inverse of 4 by 5 plus sin inverse of 5 by 13 equal to sin inverse of 63 by 65. There is a direct formula given in your book. Okay, you can use that or you can simply do it without having to memorize the formula. Okay.
Sir, can you explain this?
Okay. See, they are given sin inverse of 4 by 5 plus sin inverse of 5 by 30, right? So sin inverse of 4 by 5 equal to, let us say, theta. Okay. So that means sin theta is 4 by 5. And so from triangle, you can see that cos theta will be 3 by 5. Right? Or it will be, root of, you can put that formula or you can simply put, usually what we do, in the triangle, suppose this is this is x and sin theta is x, cos theta will be root of 1 minus x square. So this is same as root of 1 minus 4 by 5 whole square. In the formula, it will be given like that. Okay, sin theta cos phi this x into root of 1 minus square plus the other one y. Okay, same way. Okay, the triangle formula. I am not memorizing all the formula. I am simply writing like this using basics. Similarly, here sin inverse of 5 by 13 equal to 5. So sin phi is 5 by 13, cos phi is 12 by 13. So sin theta plus phi will be this, sin theta cos phi plus cos theta sin phi. So which we know all these things. So it is 63 by 65. Therefore, theta plus phi is equal to sin inverse of 63 by 65. Did you follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the formula given, I will reproduce the formula also just in case. So I'm trying to copy sin inverse plus the formula given in your book is sin inverse x plus sin inverse y equal to sin inverse of will be x into root of 1 minus x by 1 minus root square 1 minus into root of 1 minus y square. Okay, so the same thing we have done. If you substitute x equal to 4 by 5 and y equal to 5 by 13, you will get the same result. Okay, So it will come to this 63 by 65. So the first expression we got it as 63 sine inverse of 63 by 65. Then next one we'll see. Sine, next we have to add sine inverse of 16 by 65, right? Sine inverse of 63 by 65, we have to add to sine inverse of 16 by 65. So you can use the same approach, because here 63, 60, again I will do in the same way I did, okay. So you put sine theta equal to 63 by 65, okay. So then cos theta will be, you draw a triangle. (65 square minus 63 square you have to compute now. 63 into 63. 536. 65 square is 4225. 63 square is 3969. So the difference is 256. Okay. Therefore, this third side is 16. Okay. 65, 63 and 16 form a right angle triangle. Okay. So therefore here cos theta will be 16 by 65. Similarly, you take sine phi equal to 16 by 65. This one, second term I am taking. So cos phi will be 63 by 65. Okay. So sine theta plus phi equal to sine theta cos phi plus cos theta sin phi. So this you can see but we already saw that 63,
Yes,
16 and 65 form a right angle triangle. Therefore, this is 1. Okay. So sine phi, theta plus phi is 1. So theta plus phi sine inverse of 1, which is
pi by 2.
pi by 2. என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க 2 pi minus this whole expression. Okay. So அவசரப்பட்டுட்டு நம்ம வந்து pi by 2 டிக் பண்ணிட கூடாது. So 2 pi minus pi by 2 என்ன வரும் 3 pi by 2. So 2 pi minus pi by 2 equal to 3 pi by 2. That is your option. Option B. Okay. So there's one more problem. நம்ம போடலாமா இப்போ what do you want to do? Time ஆயிடுச்சு. If you have time we can do. I'll give you a clue. Okay. After that, I think you should try to do it yourself. Okay. So இதை வந்து tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7, try to write it as a general term. Okay. So this series 1 by 3, 1 by 7, 1 by 13, try to get the nth term. Okay. And you write it as tan inverse as a nth term. So then you can simplify and this whole series will get simplified. Okay. So just you try that. Okay. So you try to determine the nth term. It is a it's not an arithmetic series. So you need the knowledge of your series in your 11th class, knowledge of that. But this kind of series is there in your book. So you can try to solve this series and determine that expression. Then it will become easy to solve. Okay. So please try that. We will check that in the next class and before we go to the next topic. Okay. So I hope you are all set for your quarterly exam. So I hope our classes also hopefully help you to understand your concepts. So that should help you to do well in your quarterly exams. Okay. So you should get good marks in your quarterly exams. Okay. Any questions or doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay.
No, sir.
Fine. So carry on. Just try out this problem. We will take leave now.
Thank you, Raj.
Yeah.